All right, we are back. More Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. Lovely gameplay, lovely hosts, lovely voices, all that.
Let's do it.
Yeah!
Chapter 10, right?
Yes, my favorite chapter, and you all will see why. We're switching off for this one. We're going the clandestine route. It's been a while since I've played. My fingers are itchy. Ooh.
Alright. Hey, Ike. I hear you're leaving. Going to bang on, eh?
Hello, Ornoff. I was hoping I'd see you. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done. I'm glad to have the chance before I leave.
Well, aren't you the dutiful one? Hey, that reminds me. You were born here in Galia, right?
Ooh, Rodolph is in on the secret too.
Yup. I knew there was something odd about you. You're awfully friendly for a Bjork, you know. Oh, and you might not know this, but a Bjork is what?
I know what it means. It's what you call us humans, right?
Oh. My cat walked in front of the screen. Oh, you knew that, did you? Well then, let me tell you something else. When we use the word human, we mean it much the way you Bjork do when you call us subhuman.
Really? It's an insult to be called human? I'm glad you told me. I would never have guessed.
And I should warn you, if you run across any Lagoos who call you that, be careful. They're no friends of yours.
Got it. Thanks. I won't forget.
But I've digressed long enough. Let me explain why I'm here. Princess Alincia, may I have a moment of your time?
Yes, of course.
The king asked that I give you this. Please accept it as a gift.
What? May I ask?
Within that leather pouch is 20,000 gold pieces. Your currency, of course.
I wonder what Lagoo's currency is.
Extra fur.
Extra for steak. Oh, I truly appreciate this generous offer, but a gift of this magnitude is not something I can accept. King Conagus has done so much more than necessary already.
The king is actually ashamed that he cannot at this time provide any personal support. Please, will you accept his apology and acknowledge his desire to aid you?
Oh, Renolf's so sneaky.
Yes.
But...
No? Well then, let's try this.
Yes?
You accept the king's gift, then, as payment for conducting you safely to Galia, you hand it over to Ike.
Oh, come on, Ranulf. You can't expect her to accept this. And it's an outrageous fee, no matter how you look at it.
20,000 gold for the life of a princess. Perfectly reasonable. In fact, it almost borders on insulting. Consider how you have suffered, the lives you have lost. 10, no, 100 times this amount would not be unreasonable.
Your Renolf voice fits so perfectly. I have reconsidered. I will accept the king's kindness. In turn, I will present it to my Lord Ike. You will accept it, will you not?
I will. Thank you.
No, my Lord Ike, it is I who must thank you.
Wow. Well, now, that's settled. Let's move on. Unfortunately, we do not have any ships here in Gallia. If you are to find a ship that will take you to Benyon, you must return to occupied Crimea.
If there's no other way, then we'll just have to risk it.
No matter how cautiously you proceed, you're certain to run into Dayan forces. Keep that in mind.
I understand. It's too bad we're so short on soldiers. Still, there's not much we can do about that now. Hopefully, I will However, I will review our supplies carefully before we depart.
Hopefully works for Ike too.
In regard to your personnel problems, the king has decided to lend you what aid he can.
Ooh.
Leitha Mordecai!
I will join you.
Mordecai and Lethe, both of you? Are you sure?
None of the others can stand the idea of traveling with you. I myself tremble with loathing at the thought of going to Benyon, but when the king gives an order, obedience is the only option.
That may be, but having witnessed the combat prowess of the Gallians for myself, I know how fortunate we are.
We will not fail you.
I have no intention of becoming friends, and do not forget that, and stay out of my way! You must forgive Lethe. Her tongue cuts as deep as her claws do. I will return once I've reported to the king. While I'm gone, please finish your preparations for departure.
Very well.
Ike, here's a summary of our last battle.
Oh, this is my favorite part.
There were no casualties, and no one suffered permanent injury. We fought excellently. That's all I have to report, if you'll excuse me.
Gotta go now. Bye.
That's it. That's all. No more. Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Gonna be hard on my throat here.
Yeah. You want to start with something easier?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Oh. You want to take this guy, or?
I'm not feeling inspired.
All right. Well, I'll take it. You there, Bjork. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, that's nice.
I was trying to get back to my room, but, I've lost my way. I mean, there's right, and there's left, and there's left, and there's right. Can you tell me which way I need to go?
It's this way. Follow me. Hey, not so close. Walk behind me.
What?
Pardon me. The king has ordered us to treat Bjork with kindness, but it will take some time. It is difficult to fight that instinct. Perhaps some memory of the slavery of our forefathers suffered at Bjork hands flows in our blood.
Oh, okay. I understand. I'll keep my distance.
Very well. Let's go.
All right.
I'm glad that the exposition Laguz was on hand.
Yes, we need to know how deep this hatred runs.
Yes.
Very important to the setting.
You seem depressed.
Oh, look at who am I trapped with. Of course I'm depressed. And keep your worthless observations to yourself. All of you are so slow. I can't believe you're still not ready.
Sorry about that. If we were like you and didn't need to carry anything, it would be easier, but we have weapons and things to get ready.
Weapons of steel are a human weakness. Without them, you cannot fight properly.
But, Leith, you're carrying a dagger, aren't you? In the scabbard on your leg?
This is not for fighting.
Then what's it for?
I use it to remove small bones from meat. It can also cut fruit into bite-sized pieces. It's proven quite useful. Might use it on you next. What? If you got something to say, spit it out.
You despise Bjork, but you don't mind Bjork-crafted tools.
If something is good, it's good. Denying something's obvious worth out of petty spite is foolish. It's not that I do not despise everything, Bjork. If every Bjork could get along with us as well as you do, I'm certain.
Oh.
Leith? This is a ridiculous conversation. I'm leaving now.
Leith is so much like you.
I know.
It's hard to believe.
Makes her easy to voice.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if you had the comfort to speak to people like that, that's just how you would talk to them.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. I'm leaving. I'm done with this. And so, we put this guy right here, and this Daily Baba goes there. And we're finished.
Packing, huh? Want some help?
Do I want some? You're a hoot, handsome. I'm already done.
You're more skillful at this than I would have imagined. Or is it just that Mist is woefully inept?
Aw, the Benyon Pegasus Knights were always moving around, so I learned to pack quickly. They used to train us on it all the time. Go here, pack this, fun stuff.
Is that so? I can see that you have a strong sense of duty. Quitting the Benyon Pegasus Knights to join us must seem...
What are you saying? I'm a burden now?
No. I'm very grateful you're here. As I told you before, we're short on personnel.
Oh, good then. And I'm happy to be here. Say, What?
I'm just gonna take a moment here and point out how ridiculous Marsha's armor is.
Oh.
It, you know...
It protects the important parts.
I guess. Okay. Alright.
Yes. Oh. You don't need to worry about me quitting the Benyon service. My decision wasn't based solely on my desire to repay you.
Oh, you mean you had other reasons?
Yes. I'm also searching for my missing brother. He may be a dolt and a scoundrel, but that molasses brain is all the family I have in this world. Remember when you found me when we were fighting the pirates? Well, I was trying to track him down. But every time I go looking for him, I end up in some dangerous situation with some ugly boat monkeys trying to kill me.
So that's why you decided to join us, is it? I can understand that.
So, are you sorry you asked?
Not at all. The important thing is finding your brother as quickly as possible, right?
That's the plan.
Oh,
Now that I think about it, it's odd that Marcia found and rejoined them because she had no idea what they were planning to do.
Apparently, she just goes around to all the pirates that are skulking around the nearby shores, so...
Yeah, I guess
Guess
this
it
is
worked out
better.
that time.
Yeah. I'm really curious. Oh! There's someone on that list I'm pretty excited about. I'm surprised that Rolf can talk to Marcia.
Well, it's just a little odd.
I wonder what that conversation's. Oh, Mordecai can talk to Mist and Ileana. Ileana can talk to a lot of people.
Well, yeah, she can, surprisingly. It's so weird to me that someone like Soren can only talk to 2 people, whereas like a weird random character you pick up off the street can talk to like half your army.
Yeah. That's the one I want. Ooh, soldier band. Wind. Alright. Do we have Iron Axe and probably should get Ricey Boy,
No new heals there.
yeah. Aww. She was disappointed it wasn't Dyke.
Yeah. I actually really like Amy.
Amy's cool.
I ship it.
What? Ooh.
After his father's death places the mantle of leadership on his young shoulders, Ike agrees to continue as Alincia's escort. The company heads now for the Benyon Empire, the oldest and largest nation on the continent of Tellius. As Crimea is a former fiefdom of Benyon, the princess turns to them for succor. Wow, succor. Sorry, I am messing up the poeticness of this beautiful line. Much as a scared child returns to a parent. Many in Tellius believe that without Benyon's might and influence, Crimea's reconstruction will be nigh impossible.
Ooh.
However, Benyon and Gallia have no diplomatic ties and are further separated by an impassable mountain range.
Oh no!
So, the company is forced to return to Crimea, where they hope to locate a ship to carry them to Benyon.
Whew.
Jeez.
Too much.
Accompanied by Ranulf, the warrior who has volunteered to guide them, the company leaves Castle Gallia behind. With heavy hearts and wounded spirits, they begin the long march back to Crimea.
Hey, Ike, hold up a moment. You know, I was thinking, since this castle is on the way, we should probably stop by.
Really? Why? Is there something special about this place?
Why, yes, there is. This is Cantia's castle. Dan seized it early on in the war. Now, it serves as a camp for prisoners. I've even heard there are a number of Crimean retainers being held captive in the dungeon beneath the castle.
What? Are you certain?
Princess, I'm hurt. Of course my information is reliable.
If we can rescue some Crimean soldiers, they may decide to join us. That would be quite a boon, would it not?
Yeah, it would. I think it's worth the risk.
Mike's doing some aggressive calculations in his head.
Yep.
More people fighting with us?
Equals
That.
better.
It's too complicated.
Oh!
Dun, 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 dun.
The question now is, how do you open these cells and free the prisoners?
The cells are certain to be locked, so in order to open them...
Logic would dictate that the keys will be in the possession of the jailer. We've no choice but to steal them.
I love Thorin just jumping in there before I cast to work that out in his head.
If we're lucky, the guards will have keys as well. In either case, we must move with caution. We don't want to trade blows with the entire castle garrison.
Which means we stay close to the walls and avoid being seen or heard, right? Alright then, our first priority is to get our hands on the cell keys.
Hey, you there.
Oh!
I have business with Sir Greil. Where is he?
You're sorely lacking in social etiquette, aren't you? State your business.
I'll speak with Sir Greil and Sir Greil alone. Now take me to him.
What you ask is impossible. Commander Greil is dead.
Well, that is a problem.
Just who are you anyway?
Call me Volg. Sir Greil hired me. I'm in intelligence.
My father hired you?
You are Sir Greil's son, correct? You'll do. Sir Greil hired me to investigate something. You pay my price, and I'll give you my report. Deal?
How much?
50,000.
Oh, that's a bit steep.
And worth every penny.
I don't have that much. Give me some time.
So, you're willing to pay?
My father hired you. He must have had a good reason.
Are you sure, Commander? We have no way of knowing if he's telling the truth.
We'll know when we see the contents of that report. Until then, let's have him travel with us.
So that's your plan, huh? Listen, you get that report when I get paid, and I'm not waiting around until then. I'll keep my information for the time being. Call me when you've got the gold. Stop at any tavern along the way. Tell the barkeep you've need of a fireman. Or Batman. He'll see me within an hour.
Hold a moment. Intelligence. You said you were in intelligence, right? I could use that. Is information the only thing you sell?
Come on with that. What are you asking?
Locks. Can you open locks? The broken key of my heart.
Sure. 50 gold per lock.
You're going to have him open the cell doors?
Is that wise? We've only just met him. There's no telling if we can trust him.
What do you two of you think?
Under the circumstances, I think trusting a man whom we know nothing about is dangerous. I am opposed to this. If we want to get those cells open, I think risk is going to be inevitable. If we don't have to steal the keys, we can reduce that risk and improve our chances of rescuing the prisoners. It's worth a shot. Well, of course. I want to hear the people who didn't do any of this.
Volk, will you help us break into these cells?
As long as I get paid, I got no complaint.
Titania? Objections? Besides the ones you just told me?
I told you before, didn't I? You're the commander. If you decide on the course of action, I will but follow.
Righto, I'm off. Good luck and all that.
What? Wait, you're not going to help us here?
Much as I would like to, I have a job to do. I'll rejoin you when I'm finished.
Oh, I see. Well, good luck to you then.
Yes, and to you as well.
Renolf is so helpful.
He's so,
Let's
so
stop into
helpful.
this castle.
Bye.
All right.
Have fun storming the castle yourself. Well, welcome back after a series of embarrassing defeats.
Various causes that were not related to our performance.
Not
Just
at all.
The complete random nature of this game. Hard to overcome. I don't think we've ever tried the clandestine route before, so
I don't think so either. It ever seemed like the experience just seems to level out.
yeah. No idea. Forecast to go front. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Alright. I suppose there's a good reason why we haven't done it like this before.
Probably just seemed like more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun being sneaky, I guess.
Yeah.
Even if it makes no sense.
Yeah. I'm having a little trouble reconciling how these people are just not seeing all this, or hearing us talk, or hearing Brom yell loudly.
I can't stand it when they take my fingers.
Alright, so Danomill does quite a bit of damage, as it turns out.
His character design. It's like a baby in a suit.
He's got a very fun brow ridge.
Yes.
So.
Is it a brow ridge or is it melted candle wax?
Alright. Are you ready for this? We're going for it.
That's a
Just
great strategy.
going all for it.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
I was expecting the same level of input from you as I give you.
Okay,
that's
before you do
that's the real-
anything next time you start this, I'll be like, have you thought about... Oh, and what about...
Hmm.
Whoa!
All right.
Oh, this
Yes.
is so sad.
This isn't sad. This is gonna work out perfectly. What are you
Okay.
talking about?
It's just such a beautiful level up.
It is a beautiful level up,
For,
but it's
like,
gonna
my favorite.
it's gonna stay a beautiful level up. It's always going to be a beautiful level up.
Okay, yeah.
Nothing can change
They will
that.
both dodge and not be hurt.
That's right. See.
Look, we're under attack.
All right.
Wait, how did they see you?
I think they saw Titania.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good heavens.
All right.
Okay.
See, it wasn't meant to be.
What a great experiment.
It just wasn't meant to be. This is the. But it's not like it's gonna kill her.
Doesn't he do like 15 damage?
No, I mean yes, it would if he hit, and it could technically do some amount of damage. This is unacceptable. I cannot leave you here.
Titania, I can handle this.
I will not be a burden. I will not slow you down. I must withdraw from the battle.
Their death quotes confused me for so long because I thought, like they always say, oh, I gotta leave the battlefield now, and then it's actually, oh, I'm dead now.
Yeah.
Oh, this is insulting. We're gonna lose the little girl too. Oh, wow, she didn't die.
So it's because she's cool. All right. What?
Oh, because Titania.
Oh, I forgot to move Titania. No.
Well, this was a fun experiment,
This
but I
was
think it's
fun.
time to
All
just
right.
hack them all to pieces.
Yep. Let's just. Man. All right. Wow. This is.
Hey, but there's some icing on the cake. That was a great level up.
That was a great level up.
So, oh hey, and she got a dwarf key.
Oh yeah.
Well, hopefully
you
he'll
go there?
outmaneuver this dude.
Oh no, he's not going to outmaneuver this dude. He's not going to.
No!
Oh. Alright, let's just forget all of that. It's not worth it. Oh shoot, I screwed up. This is. I'm not with it tonight. It's not working out.
We've decided we're not sneaky enough to sneak, so we're just gonna kill them all. Hopefully it works out this time.
Yeah. We had some emotional highs and lows. So I'm gonna do things a little bit differently by doing things pretty much exactly the same and just not messing up so badly. I take full responsibility. Alright, this time we're not messing around. Boyd goes up front, Oscar and Ike stay back to help. Yeah. So this time, I think I'm just gonna go for it.
Unlike the other times where we didn't go for it at all.
We did not go for it. That was the problem. We should have gone for it.
I just can't look at that horse seriously. No hoofs. Little pointy feet.
Yeah.
we're under attack. Commander Danomill, the castle defenses have been breached. What do you want to say?
What fortunate timing. We were starting to run low on prisoners. Do try to capture them alive. I won't have you robbing me of my fun.
As you command, sir.
Blast! We've been spotted. There's nothing left to do but fight. Finally!
Dang, Boyd, you're slow. Got to equip Ike with something a little less punchy. But that is okay.
We didn't need that regal sword anyway.
Well, usually I save up way too many weapons and then and ends up you can just forge your own later, which is the coolest part of this game. Well, apart from all the other really cool things. Oscar is pretty dope.
I'm pretty sure we didn't really have a good voice for Sephiran.
I don't think we did.
I don't think he really showed that much.
Mm-mm. He's a statesman. He's apparently a gentle soul, some kind of magical pilgrim man. Oh. I feel like Brom should almost be like a Patrick Warburton voice.
Who's that?
Kronk.
Oh, yeah, if you can hold it off, that would be great.
Tell me something, will ya? What's gonna happen to us? Those Dane soldiers took my friends away. They didn't ever come back. What did they do to them? Oh, something bad happened. I just know it. Oh, this is you.
I could never do his character justice.
If you want, we could switch. You could do Brom.
Okay, let's switch.
Alright. Quiet, fool! Keep your cowardly mutterings to yourself!
Oh, that's beautiful.
It matters not what vile torture they devise. A true knight of Crimea is bold, steadfast, and strong. I care not if they pull out my nails with tongs, or insert pins into the soft flesh of my underbelly, or yank!
Stop it! I can't bear torture. I'm not a professional soldier. I'm just a part of the militia.
That's nice. I love it.
I can't believe I left my family behind for this. Will I ever see them again? Oh, I want to go home.
Curses! If only I had a weapon of some sort.
This is Brose's favorite character right here.
Oh, it's too much. She's too cute. I feel like Irish country girl, something like that.
Yeah, that would be perfect for her.
Help will come. I will not give up. Well, that was weak sauce, but you know, we're getting there. Alright.
We'll have them talk again. That's why this game is so great. It gives you lots of dialogue and chances to
Dialogue
Yes.
with the chances. All right. Yeah. That's the way to do it. Ouch. Well, couldn't be better at dodging, but he'll get there.
Think of all the fighting animations, Volk is the silliest.
Yeah.
It's like constantly doing squats while holding
He
this
looks-
massive knife
he
in two
looks-
hands.
He does look really uncomfortable. Let's see. 6. Masha!
Yeah, no, Masha can't do a thing on her own right well. Eventually she gets pretty hardcore though.
Yes, she does. Soren's just going to kill this guy. I don't know. Aha! Yes. That is an option. As long as we don't need him for anything down here, which I think will be okay. Because Rolf can just destroy everyone here. You have Lethe. Okay, yeah. This is working out really well.
Can't just trot for this, gotta fly for that.
Gotta fly. It would lack the oomph otherwise. You've gotta fly really fast, come to a complete stop, and then poke them. It's the only way to do it. Let's see. Alright. So Boydo. We can do whatever. Oscar could just kill this guy. But what fun would that be? I think Boyd would have a solid shake at it too. Yeah, Boyd could kill him.
Can Rolf kill him?
Rolf could kill him with Rolf's bow. I'm thinking Rolf could also kill the archer. Yeah. So I'm thinking Oscar hurts the archer. Well, Oscar could... I could... Yeah. Rolf could also kill this guy, I think, with Ike's help.
Yeah.
So Boyd, Ike, Oscar. Or Oscar could just kill this guy. Oh no, he couldn't quite. I wonder if Lethe can help. Lethe!
Lethe can always help.
Lethe! You're too much, girl. Alright. Of course, Oscar is just rearing to go. I could also, yeah.
Why don't you have Rolf take out the armor dude? Because I feel like I've got more experience.
I think it's just based on level.
Oh, do you think so?
I think so.
Oh.
Alternatively, let's see. Ike and I think here. This guy's the highest level, so it'll get Rolf the most experience if we can kill him.
Great.
But he'll need some help. And Oscar's too good. The only way to really maximize experience. So otherwise we'll have to have Lethe help with someone.
It's okay. We don't gotta worry about it too much.
Yeah.
Viewers ain't coming to us for our great tactics in playthrough.
Yes.
In fact, they ain't coming at all.
Whoa! It's true. Dang. Alright. Well, it won't be as, What?
Nothing. You're driving me nuts. You just gotta take the sword and plunge it into the heart.
That is true. The calculator's on autopilot today. Boyd Lee. Give him a good solid whacking.
The archers always look so unfazed.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
I think everybody's been learning from the same archer.
Wow.
I also like the head toss the archer said. Look, cool.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Jeez.
Alright, Rolf. You're too much, kid. Okay.
Good heavens.
So, Ike or Boyd, do you think? Or Volk?
For healing?
Yeah. Boyd's gonna be more helpful with...
However, you're sending to the front lines first, so I guess Boyd.
Yeah, but Oscar's already fine. No. Oscar's the frontline dude. This game
Well,
apparently.
second and front line then.
No, I know. I was trying to make a joke about how good Oscar is.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you turned it into something else. That's
Sorry.
okay. That's okay. Boydo then. He'll be in a position to help anyway.
Missed in her Reiki hand.
Let's see. And Lethe is just going to murder this thing, so let's get her out of the way. Don't worry, we'll give her the
The boss.
we'll give her the boss.
I've got a soft spot for the Lagoos.
Yeah, I know.
I always use them all.
The Lagoos are amazing. It's just
You know, in 3 houses, which I haven't played and haven't decided if I will play, because there are not the compelling characters that exist in this game, for sure.
to say the least.
Yes. But they don't have any Lagoos you can play.
What?
You don't even have like a dragon unit.
That's sad.
There's technically a student that is a dragon, but she does not transform.
That's really lame.
It is. I think that was like the nail in the coffin, and I'm like, oh. I mean, even Awakening had the bunny dude.
Yeah. first critical. It's a special day. Alright, ooh, Marsha can double that guy. Pretty sure Rolf will just kill him. Oh, dang it.
Actually, looking at a little bit of gameplay from Three Houses kind of reminds me of our conversation the other day about making a Fire Emblem dating sim.
Oh.
Even though it is not a dating sim. Because you can do really silly stuff like pick students and cook with them and stuff. And you actually go to a kitchen scene.
Oh my goodness.
It's ridiculous.
Oh goodness.
Holy cow.
We'll be fine. I shouldn't admit it, but I didn't actually see how much damage that would do before I put back there. Don't worry, everything's going great.
Wow, okay.
We're doing so well. Right. And see, here's Marsha to save the day on her slow little Pegasus.
Oh, she didn't have to get up for the second hit.
Nope.
Just reversed it.
Good. She's lost all momentum, but that's okay. Hey! Defense and resistance,
Yeah.
pretty important. She could be a little stronger, a little faster, a little more skilled.
She'll get there.
Yeah. Strength is probably the only thing I'm really worried about for Marsha.
It always is, though. She comes through in the engine.
Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure this fella's still a little ways away. Oscar can handle it. Put Big Boy Rolf somewhere where he could help. Alright. And tuck Soren Baby a little further back. Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop. Dang. So, I know we had this conversation in one of our previous, but top 3 dateable Fire Emblem Path of Radiance characters.
Oh, well, it was your turn to answer that. I already went through my whole list, and it was top 5.
Well, but there were too many. It's hard to trim it down.
That's why I'm giving you 5 instead of 3, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, alright. That kind of makes sense. Somehow. Love and Void. Who do we want to give this kill to? Marsha. Oh!
Yeah.
Marsha. Pretty easy as it turns out. As long as she hits.
I might have picked the best ones, which is why it's so hard for you to answer.
I think that's it.
But you can pick the same ones, you know.
So, practically, Lethe would be pretty great. I don't think she'd kind of, you know, she wouldn't be very clingy. I don't think. Very self-sufficient, very cool, very capable. Great attitude.
Might be too clingy at times.
Yes. Probably a little difficult to cuddle with at times. She seems like an aggressive cuddler for how just angry and like, whatever.
It like started as cuddling, but it would quickly turn into mauling.
Yes. I need to invest in Johnson & Johnson pretty heavily. Let's see here. 8. That fellow's 8. Okay, so Boyd and Oscar, I'll put them up front. We'll be happy. Rolf and Soren can help. Easy enough.
Boyd, right? Boyd's your second.
uh, hmm. Let's see. Oh man.
What coordination to spin that lance without hitting your horse?
Yeah. And yeah. Let's see. See, it's tough to not include Radiant Dawn because Heather's pretty much the only one. I wouldn't need a top 5, it's just the top 1. But apparently that's not sporting. Let's see here. Wow. It doesn't hurt as badly as I thought it would, though. What do you think? We want to give a level to Soren Baby here?
Yeah. Can you use... Sorry.
Yeah.
If I recall how it works in this one, using Elwind won't actually level him up in other magic. Like, only using fire will let him use Elfire. And I feel like...
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So...
Oh, he can use thunder, too. The lightning.
Well, yeah,
I've forgotten about that.
He can, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like to give him more experience in the other magic.
Okay.
If we could use fire.
Yeah. Well...
But yes, I would love to give him more.
How much damage will this person do? Not much. Well, we could give Marsha a teeny tiny bit more experience.
Okay.
Strength, Marsha, strength. She'll be okay.
You know the mater of Pegasus have blue eyes?
I did not notice that.
Yeah, next time there's a battle animation, look closely.
Do you know they made her armor very impractical as well?
Yes!
Takes a keen eye to notice that one.
It just looks so bizarre, because like all the other characters, historically, even the female characters wear the exact same armor.
Mm-hmm.
But then Pegasus Knights just make no sense whatsoever. Oh!
Okay.
Because they don't cover their vitals at all. Just like, well, I guess probably most of their heart is covered. But that's about it. Their heart and their shoulders. None of the stomach. Or back. Or anything.
Yeah. It's an odd choice, I think. But who else? I thought there was a character from Rekka no Ken that had really weird armor, but...
Was it Lynn? I mean, Lynn...
Oh, yeah.
Lynn doesn't wear pants, but that's like...
That was it.
But
yeah.
that's like the dress code there.
Yeah.
It did always seem weird to me, though, because I'm like, it's so weird that you're not, like, wearing pants underneath your dress. Or your, whatever you call it, long tunic. You'd think you'd at least want some layer. You get knocked to the ground or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. Soren is a definite for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Like, this Soren, I mean, he's a big old softy, as you discover as the story progresses. He's got a pretty good heart, even though he's very practical, and, you know, they try to set him up as this, like, cool, calculating, careless, like... Racist. Yeah. But he's not. He's not at all.
Soren is the, like, one-person cat that is incredibly loyal to you once he warms up to you.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, Oscar. Oscar's doing too much. It's supposed to be for Rolf. Ugh. Oh well. Knew he was gonna get an amazing level up.
Yeah! The level ups today have been a lot better, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we all knew it just wasn't happening last time for a variety of reasons. It was the game's way of telling us that I was just screwing up.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, and we will save some money by not having Volk pick all the locks.
We're just gonna let Sephiran get out on his own.
Oh no, we'll break him on the way out. We'll break Sephiran on the way out. Right. See, he's not equipped with anything. This is the perfect time to strike. Alright. Easy enough. Shoot.
We have also been picking up door keys, so
Yes.
could theoretically use those and save money too.
We could. We definitely could. I'm thinking... Let's see. Just need to give some people for mist to heal. I think everybody's pretty darn hurt. Hey, how much damage does it do? Dang. That'll take forever.
She has the key!
Well, yeah, but I mean, if we're gonna be here a while and Marcia's not...
Okay. It won't give her any experience to break the door, though.
True, but it won't give her any experience to open it either.
That's
And we can
true.
sell the door keys for like 50 gold.
Okay.
No,
Alright.
No, I think we should just open them.
It never gets old.
Nope. Yeah. Oscar doesn't have anything. Can't help.
Life could push him if you really need someone.
Oh, I think it might. I don't know if it levels weapon skill. I should try.
Okay.
Oops. Wrong button. Alright. Let's go. Let's see here. We'll need to give Leif a little time, I guess. Volk only charges for doors, right? He didn't say anything about chests.
He said 50 per lock.
Ah. That sneaky little... Alright. You're from Crimea, right? Come on! We're here to rescue you! We've opened your cell. Now's the time to escape. Ah! It's you! Pardon? I could never forget that squint. Knights of Crimea, 12th Regiment, your name is Oscar!
And you're... Wait a moment. You're Kieran, right?
Ah, that is correct! I am Kieran, the same Kieran who has sworn himself to be your eternal rival!
Right. Kieran, so... How have you been? You look good!
As always, your manner is listless and inappropriate. It befits one who would call me foe. You were discharged 3 years ago. What are you doing here now? Aha! Could it be? You dastard! You've turned your coat and gone over to Dayan, haven't you?
I love Kieran.
He's so amazing. I mean, I love Oscar and all, but I like Kieran more.
Yeah.
Ah! What despicable, contemptible behavior! Unforgivable! Have you no shame? You are my one true rival. Where is your pride gone?
The mercenary company I'm attached to serves under the command of the Princess of Crimea. Isn't that so cool? Well, we came here to free any Crimean prisoners and to see if there was anyone to slaughter.
The Princess of Crimea! You're not part of the royal guard? How do you know about the princess?
Well, like I said, the princess is our employer, and...
Ha! So that's your scheme, is it? You hope to distinguish yourself by meritorious service and gain the glory that is rightfully mine. Admit it!
I love Kieran so much.
He's great.
Look, my duty is...
Blast you! Curse your name! Curse the name of Oscar and all who call him kin! I will never let you surpass me! Princess, I'm coming! Kieran will be forever at your side!
Wow, he's even more excitable than I remember. Hard to believe he's actually a decent knight.
Aw,
Man.
so fun.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I'm just clearing my throat.
You're a Crimean soldier, right? Come on, I'm here to rescue you. Does this seriously? I'm not dreaming again, am I? I'm a mercenary in the employ of Princess Alencia. I'll give you all the details later. For now, we have to move. What? The princess? Oh, happy day! Wait, let me stretch a bit. Oh, sorry, I'm stiff from this hard floor. Oh, whoa,
Oh my goodness.
Oh, for the love of... Come on, this way. Oh, alright. Hold on a second. I don't remember the king having any... I don't remember the king having any children. There's no time to explain. Hurry up. Coming.
Alright, bellies. Why don't you sit here? Ike's such a good commander. Maybe we'll leave him there after all. Oh, Miss needs to heal him anyway. Oh. Wow, Boyd is strong.
Can you actually talk to Sephiran?
You can talk to him with Ike. Let's see. Yes, if I had planned this a little better, we could actually have some things going on. That's okay, though.
Let's see. Tanith is pretty cute.
Janice?
Tanith. She doesn't have much of a personality. She's just kind of the stern, tough.
Oh yeah,
So she
I
probably-
didn't even remember. So
Yeah.
that probably shows how much of a personality she has.
Yeah. So she wouldn't be in my top, for sure. But honorable mention
Because she looks cool.
because she looks cool.
Okay.
She has short hair. She's one of the few. I mean, Marsha has short hair too. Yeah. And you'll be fine.
Bro only cares about girls with short hair. The sad truth.
It's not only, just mostly. Okay, Rolf can help. Soren's here. I feel like Kieran would be pretty fun.
Yeah. Definitely.
I feel like he would have the adventurous spirit, but I think he's also fairly practical and caring. I can see he's probably just the most like generally fun person. Let's see.
And we see him being incredibly over the top and turning dates into like big quests,
Mm-hmm.
which would be a great time. I
Like
think.
Kieran would be like, you know, Lethe has a lot of perks, obviously. Soren is
Like her ears.
her floating collar, her ears. No, Lethe's independence and, you know,
And she can
fearsomeness.
definitely carry you on her back if you want to go for a ride.
And she's very witty. She's very, yeah, cutting,
Yes.
sharp, one could say.
Especially. Yes.
But Kieran would be like the best person to have for a Valentine's Day. Like if you wanted one person in your life who's gonna make your Valentine's Day perfect, it's Kieran. And I feel like he would do stuff really badly too because he's not all that competent. No, she needs strength, but you know, she'll get there. Little baby will get there. And thinking Boyd.
Oh,
What are you thinking?
I was just gonna say you could move Boyd up and have Rolf attack from behind.
Yeah, I was a little worried about this javelin guy, but I think Boyd will be okay. He's pretty strong.
Oh, I was just gonna meaning like
Just leave him there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, he should be fine. As long as that guy doesn't move, we'll be fine. Good call. Or Soren.
Yeah. That too.
Who do you want?
You know I'm gonna pick Soren every time.
All right. Yeah. Who else? Did we say we were restricting it to playable characters?
No.
The grandpa that you meet in the houses. He's a winner.
Okay. Probably tells great stories.
Exactly. Misty. Jill and Har are kind of a pair.
Mm-hmm.
Can I count them as?
I I counted them both, and I said both. They were both on my top 5, and I said that was because I could date their wyverns.
That's true. That's true. I would be less interested. Well, you could date a wyvern, and I feel like that would be the ideal relationship for you.
Yes.
It wouldn't check quite all the boxes for me.
Well, I can never understand it because I don't see what a human could possibly offer that a dragon could not.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And in fact, a dragon can offer many things that a human cannot offer, like rides in the sky.
That's true.
And they can kill anyone that you have a problem with.
You would be using that a lot.
Really cheap household heating.
Oh, shoot.
What?
This steel staff is almost broken.
That's okay.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Mist's been really struggling, unfortunately.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Rice is our main healer anyway.
I mean, yeah. Unless we wanted to change it up, you never know.
Oh.
You're a Crimean soldier, right? I've opened your cell. Let's get you out of here.
Like, so compassionate.
He sure is.
Who are you?
I'm Ike. I'm with a mercenary company hired by Princess Crimea. I can fill you in on the details later. For the time being, you'll just have to trust me.
Very well. Nephenee needs more voice lines.
I can't believe you haven't mentioned her yet.
Oh, well, she's number 1.
Yeah,
I was waiting for the
Heather's
proper
number 1.
time. Well, Heather's, yes, Heather and Neph. Heather and Neph could both be, you know.
But I guess for this playthrough we should restrict it to Path of Radiance. So
Yes.
Heather's your next one.
Heather's,
And Neph is your number 1 for this.
but yes. Nephenee, just, it tells a whole tale. This picture right there, it's like, yes. Just wait till you guys see her in action. I mean...
Does she do the dance move slide in this
Yes,
one?
she does! She does the dance move slide. She does it all. Neph is a girl of talent. Let's see. Fellow. Just in case, I think. Ugh. Boyd is so. Oh shoot, needs vulnerary. Soren's too tough. He doesn't need them. Just in case. I think this is totally unnecessary, but as we all
to be
know.
safe than sorry, or we could end up doing this for the 6th time.
Yes. Fire Emblem games are great for just messing everything up. You least expect it. Lethe's fine. Perfect. Who can still move? Oh, Lethe. Woo. See, just look at her go. She's perfect. Is that 5? Hard Jill,
You said
Soren,
Jill,
Lethe.
Soren, Kieran, and Kieran rather, and Nephenee. So yes.
I have a soft spot for Volk, but I don't think. Yeah.
You're not gonna.
What?
Have him open the chest? Oh, do we have a chest key we
I
can use?
thought we had a chest key. Oh. Wait a minute. Yes!
Oh, okay. Cool.
There he is. I was gonna send him over here because there are 4 chests to open.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And it would take him a couple extra turns.
Yeah, that's totally makes sense. I couldn't remember if he just had door keys or he had both.
Yeah. So let's see how Oscar. See what Oscar can handle in here. Well, he can handle that pretty well. Can handle that pretty well. It appears as though these guys don't move.
They do, I think. Oh, maybe they don't. I don't remember. Last time I know someone. Well, I think that was maybe the first wave.
Yeah, it was. I'm going to put Oscar in the doorway here then. Boyd can start chopping. Aww. Let's just give it to the boy. Soren's pretty nice.
It's super adorable. And I just feel like he'd be a great cuddler when he warmed up to you.
Boyd?
No, Soren!
Oh, wait, Soren, sorry. Why am I... Alright. Yes, I think you're right. We, I don't know, man. This might be why I was struggling so much. Okay. And don't want to put him there. Well, actually, Rolf would be fine. Theoretically, would he be fine if this guy attacked him too? No. But he's not gonna move, right? I mean, if that guy moved, it would ruin everything.
I wouldn't count on it. Just because this is Fire Emblem. And I usually am like, oh, that boss isn't gonna move, and then after like 20 turns of not moving, they decide to move.
Well, we'll leave him for a round, see what happens. Actually, we can drop him here, and then if we don't attack, he'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got full health. Alright. Beautiful. It's such a pleasant sound.
It is.
Yes. I don't know. I feel like Soren would be a grumpy cuddler. Like, he would always be telling you what to do and what you were doing wrong.
Maybe initially, but I think he'd be really sweet after yeah. Like, he never tells Ike he's doing things wrong.
That's true.
Even though Ike certainly is not.
The smartest,
Yes.
most...
But because Soren has great affection, he never yells at Ike.
That's true.
what do we want here? Do we want, let's see. That would be fine, that would be fine. Ooh. Do you want to give Soren the mini-boss?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do it. Who else? I do have a very much a soft spot for Volk, but I don't...
He's
don't
like
think
the
he's-
flattest thief ever.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, if you pay me.
Do
Oh,
it.
can you pay me? And I just think that'd be kind of demeaning. Like, you ask to cuddle, and he's like, sure. 75 gold a cuddle.
But that has
Extra
a
for each position.
but that has a charm of its own, right? No, I'm partial to him because he's a thief, but you're absolutely right. He's a very lame thief.
Oh, I'm glad we got magic.
Yeah, he got luck too.
Mm-hmm.
He's struggling with the little other things, but he's okay. Rolf has kind of a weird haircut in the back.
Yeah.
Alright, so practically, who do you think would earn the most money? Because that is the most important aspect of marriage. Yeah.
Well, I mean, in this group, probably Shannon, because he went off to join the more well-paying knights.
Oh, that's true. No, I mean more
So
like...
anyone who worked for a royal knighthood, I guess, would earn the most money.
No, more like in a marriage context. Like, who would have the best financial situation?
Well, yes, but I mean that would depend on their job,
Yeah, I know.
which it would be dictated by what they choose to do here, right?
Right,
or am I just
but
imagining that they'll pick up a different job?
not in the Fire Emblem universe.
Wait, like if they came here?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, then it's just complete conjecture, right?
Well, it's not so much their like skill set. It's more like who would be stable. Like Kieran, for example. Even though, like, I don't think he would be much of a provider. I think he would be very adventurous and fun, but I don't think he would.
Well, then I mean, hands down, it's gonna be Soren again, because he's incredibly practical. And he'd be like, okay, this is what needs to be done. And he's very intelligent, so he would go he'd be like an advisor to like a very rich CEO or like on the stock market. Or, you know, he'd be in some position like that, where he's coming up with either business strategies or he's an advisor to someone high up in the company.
So Soren kind of kicks it on all accounts.
Yeah, like I say, he's pretty much the ideal. Oh.
Yeah. You there, we've come to rescue you.
Ah!
You're not a soldier, are you? I mean, like, your clothing kind of gives you away.
I am a pilgrim. My name is Sephiran.
You're a monk? Why would they imprison you?
I was arrested in a nearby village where I was tending to wounded Crimean knights. I received no trial, but have nevertheless been kept prisoner in this place ever since.
Oh, I see. That explains it. We've come here to liberate the prisoners of war. POWs for short. POW. You should take this opportunity to escape.
Oh, you will set me free! That is most gracious of you. If you've no objection, I would ask your name.
I am Ike of the Greil Mercenaries. Please, the cell door, it's still open. You should leave while you can.
Oh, thank you. Perhaps we will meet again, Ike. I'm glad we talked to the old boy after all.
Mm-hmm. Get out!
It's the wrong way, Ike.
Ike doesn't know any better. Master! Let's see. Gosh. These are just depressing.
Plus, I feel like it would balance out because,
What?
I just feel like Soren is one of those people that won't take care of themselves even if they're having a hard time. So, I feel like I'd always be like, life is too stressful. I'm going to, like, you know, do some self-care. And he'd be like, can't afford to do that. And he'd just keep working, so I think that's the only problem, is that I might end up taking advantage of him.
Yeah. I can see that.
Unintentionally, of course.
Yeah.
Because he just would never speak up that he needs something.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, look at the old boy. Do you think... So what do you think, do you think Soren has any hidden flaws that would make him really frustrating? Or is it that, just that he's very stubborn and wouldn't accept? Yeah.
I think the stubbornness, yeah, and I think, I mean, it would work for me because I don't really have, like, super bubbly social friends. But, like, if you had a normal friends group...
Oh, man. Oh!
Subhuman? This is fantastic. I've never had a subhuman prisoner before. Come here and behave yourself. I'll build a special cell just for you. Perhaps I'll stuff and mount you too.
You couldn't really, like, introduce him to your friends and hang out with them because I feel like he would just insult them or just be so, like, taciturn and...
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, it's cool. I think we had
did.
Lethe attack. Yeah, it's cool.
And you did really well with Lethe's growl, so. Yeah.
So I think he would just, he would rub your social group and family the wrong way.
He would probably also have the same problem that I do, where he would just did not get excited about anything.
Yeah.
And, like, he'd be like, oh, Soren, let's go contra dancing. There's a contra dance weekend in Nashville. And he'd be like, what's the point? Well, maybe it's not so bad.
Oh, look who's come to play. I am so very happy to see you. Now then, are you ready to become my prisoners and live a life of eternal bliss within my lovely dungeon?
That's true. But I also feel it could be a very unexpectedly cute side. Like, you wouldn't expect him to get into it, but then he actually starts having fun.
Yeah. But he wouldn't admit that he was having fun.
Yeah.
He would just be like, this is stupid. Why are we doing this? And you would just catch him every now and then, just really cutting loose.
Yeah. I also think, as has been evidenced in this game, he's quite prejudiced. So depending on the groups he interacted with and what prejudices he would have in the real world, it might take a while to correct some of his more extreme hatreds of various groups.
Yes. For the amount of diversity in the Path of Radiance universe, there's not a lot of diversity in the Path of Radiance universe.
Well, I guess that depends on what we're talking about with diversity. I mean, half of your group is not even normal humans, but beast people, and they come from different tribes. And there is always, I feel like there's always one dark-skinned character. And this one, I think it's dubbed in. Who does look quite African. I think he even has he even has a fro. And then there's the different tribes, like the Sacaeans, which are clearly different cultural groups. So I think there's quite a bit of diversity. Not really in skin tone, except for a character here and there. But racially, there's quite a bit of diversity with the different beast tribes.
That's true.
And cultures.
That is very true. I feel like Soren would be one of those people who couldn't understand why anyone was poor. I'd say that would probably be his biggest problem.
But Soren was poor.
But more like annoyed at.
Oh, you mean annoyed that people would continue to be poor?
Yeah, I feel like Soren came from a poor background, but I feel like he would not understand people with mental or emotional. Oh yes, we already have that one. Easy enough to splice in, totally natural. But I feel like he would just not have time for people who chronically had depression or things like that. I don't feel like he would be completely insensitive. I feel like he would just be like, goodness, can't you? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Once he got to know people, as we've discussed.
Well, I'm going to say that Kieran would probably end up being a mall cop or something, but he'd be super dramatic about it. And be like, I'm protecting the universe. And get into scuffles with kids.
Oh man.
Oh great.
Wow! That was nerve-wracking! Well, I'm off!
Oh, oh, never mind. Can you actually make the allies escape?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a lot of chests to open anyway, so.
Yeah. It wasn't I just wasn't sure if you actually could make them escape or not.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but I'll follow your orders and go ahead. Aw, but Ike, watch yourself.
So adorable.
I've never seen that one before.
That was the same one he said last time.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that one before. You're right, though.
What?
What? Hey.
You did? Okay. I'm going now. I'll be waiting for you, so hurry.
I took the wind out of my sails to remember that we'd seen that one before.
No, it's okay.
Alright. So, Oscar can open this one.
Right then, guess I'm going ahead now. Be careful, Ike.
Turning my back on the enemy is against my knightly vows, but the princess's safety comes first. Oh, not quite enough.
You're moving out. Don't lag behind, Ike.
Thank you. Here I go.
Oh, at last I can leave this place behind. Thank goodness.
Every time I think of Brom, I think of, like, the Lollipop Guild. Mixed with, like, a bumbling sidekick.
Let's see. I don't know. It's probably not worth it to get the other two. What do you think?
How much experience is it per escaped unit?
Honestly, I don't know, or if it's only the escape for the others. Let's see. But Oscar's...
We can just escape.
Yeah, alright.
Time to get out of here.
Well. It's been hanging out with cool kids too long.
Yeah.
I've brought one of the Crimean soldiers who was being held prisoner.
I'm sure you are unaware of this, but I am.
Oh, Princess Alicia!
Oh, yes, quite right.
I am Kieran. I served under General Joffrey as leader of Crimea's 5th platoon. My platoon had the honor of escorting you from the palace during Dane's attack.
Really? You were there when...
I was. Lord Redding ordered my platoon to accompany General Joffrey and serve as your escort. Our mission was to see you safely out of Crimea to Gallia's king. But we failed you, and when you were lost to us, I believed my worthless life was at its end. Yet here you are, to think that I would be so blessed as to see you again. Such emotion, the tears.
Kieran, were there any others?
Such terrific emotion. So, I beg your pardon.
Did anyone other than yourself survive?
Of course, though I was the only one unfortunate enough to suffer the misery of captivity. Oh, horrors! General Joffrey and several of his soldiers fought off the Dane attack. They were able to slip away. Even now, they wait in Crimea, hoping for one last chance to strike a blow against Dane.
Jeffrey, is he alive? Ah, how those words drive off the shadows across my heart. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you for surviving.
Oh, you are too kind, Your Highness. The opportunity to serve you again is the greatest reward I could ask for. For as long as I draw breath, I will stand ready at your side. This I swear.
I love Kieran.
Alright, we all know where Kieran stands. How about you two? Will you recognize Princess Alicia as the rightful heir to the Crimean throne? Will you fight for her? Look here, my name's Brom, and this lass is Nephenee. We're just simple country militiamen from the same territory. Now, we don't know much about nobles and stuff. Kings and queens don't matter much when you work in the fields. Of course, we know we'll be in trouble if someone takes our fields away from us, so that's why we joined the militia. This King Dane's no friend of ours, and I hear he's doing terrible things too. Wild tortures with rusty nails and more. What's gonna happen to my family? I left them all back home, and I'm so worried I can hardly stay straight.
I love you, Brom, so much.
Oh, man.
If you can defeat the King of Dain, will this country return to the way it used to be? Is that what you're after? It is my hope. I may not be as powerful as my father, but I will never abandon Crimea.
You sound like a lady who stands by her word. Looks mine what? Looks like my choice is easy.
Mine too.
I'll fight in your name. I'll help you in yours, and we'll send those Dayan milksops bugging.
Thank you.
I'm prepared.
Oh.
You're...
Oh, blessed saint.
Master Sephiran, you live.
Brom, Nephenee, are either of you wounded?
We're fine, but what about you? You were jailed for helping us. I'm still sorry. Oh, I hope they didn't hurt you.
Oh, there's nothing to fret about. Everyone is safe, and that is what matters.
Oh, blessed one.
Nephenee's got a bit of a saint crush.
He's just got a little bit of a crush.
Pardon me, may I have a moment?
We know what Nephenee's top 5 is.
Yes. Sephiran. Oh, yes! Oh, you're the man I met earlier. I owe you so much for freeing me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You don't have to thank us. However, I am curious about your situation. Why were you aiding Crimean soldiers?
Do you question my story?
You're a monk on pilgrimage as well as an ally of Crimean resistance fighters? Under the circumstances, do you blame me?
Tell me something, Ike. If you came across a wounded person, could you ignore his plight?
Normally... No, I could not. But in times like these, where it means risking my own life, I don't know, it's tough to say.
Oh, you're quite honest. However, if actually faced with such a choice, a man such as yourself would not hesitate. Oh, if faced with an individual in pain, you would act instinctively. Your body would not wait for the command.
Who are you? Really, you're so calm, so full of peace. I can't believe you're a simple monk. Normally they're off the rafters.
If you'll forgive me, I must be going. Oh, fare thee well, young warrior. I'm certain we will meet again.
Oh, hello, Voke. What do you want?
I was thinking about traveling with you for a little bit. I'll be in the general area, so if you need anything, you can call me. I'll help you out. For a fee, of course.
What did you say?
Why would you do such a thing? In times such as these, there must be many parties that need intelligence. Not that I know anything about that.
Well, you seem to need more intelligence than anybody. You inspired my curiosity. And besides... no. We'll just have to leave it at that.
That's not acceptable.
Don't be so inflexible. It's not as if I'll be joining your merry band or anything. This is strictly business.
And yet you...
Titania!
I believe this is a good opportunity. We will almost certainly have need of this man's talents. He is a dubious character at best, but at least we know his motives. Everything begins and ends with gold. He'll be easy to control.
Soren, he's standing right there.
I don't think he minds. What will it be, Ike? The decision's yours. Oh, of course.
Very well. You may do as you like.
Excellent. Call me if you need anything.
First the thief and then the monk. What an odd band of characters you've attracted.
Ranulf, have you finished your errands?
All done. But about those two.
Yeah, they're both rather mysterious.
Well, the monk seems like a decent enough fellow.
Determining who is friend and who is a foe is something I must be able to do. But it's just so hard!
That's only because you don't have enough information to base your judgment on. All we can do now is press on.
You're right.
Oof. All right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Well, we made it. I love your Ranulf voice.
Oh, thanks. Well, originally, gosh darn, now I'm gonna look like a fraud. Who was the man that did Hank the Cowdog?
Oh, Jim, maybe? Jim something?
Jim, no.
No, not Jim.
It's not Jim.
It's not Jim.
Oh heavens.
Oh. Gotta tie these screws it a little bit. Oh, wrong way. There we go, there we go. There we have it. I think the cow dog. Oh. John Erickson.
Yep, John Erickson.
John Erickson.
John Erickson's Pete the Barn Cat is what I based Ranulf off of.
Yes, and our dad too. He did a very good impression. He used to read the Hank the Cowdog books to us.
My dad does a better drover than John Erickson does, which my dad says is impossible, but that's only if you haven't heard him do drover.
Yeah, you would know it if you hear it. Anyway, so that is to say that's where our inspiration comes from. Years of having Hank the Cowdog read to us as kids. That's what made us the men we are today, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thanks for joining us for another episode. A painful episode, perhaps.
Yes.
But, you know, we made it through. We did our work.
Yeah.
So,
We'll see you next time.
remember to smash that bell. And whack those comments. Tell us who your top 5 Fire Emblem crushes are.